Hi guys, Mr. Y, back with the second part of Welcome to the Bassoon. This is page 2 on the Welcome to the Bassoon chart. What we're going to do here is we're going to take basically the skills you know from page 1 and expand them into the key of B flat so that you can play in the band, B flat, E flat, F, stuff like that. So some new notes on this page. First of all, you'll notice that the first line is basically the F concert scale. It starts on the low F down there and goes up to the high F. In the F concert scale, of course, you've got a B flat, so we need to learn the B flat as well. But first of all, low F. You do know the C, 3 fingers up here, of course. You know the B, A, G down here. G is the 3 fingers on your right hand as well. When you want to get the F for your right hand, the low F, what you want to do is on your right hand, add the top pinky key. It's the square key that happens down here. So you can hear it go from a G down to a low F. That's the low F right there. Okay. You are still, by the way, using your whisper key in the back. You can't see that on the video, but I'm using my 3 big fingers here, my 3 big fingers here, plus the whisper key, plus my bottom, my top pinky key here. The square. It's kind of a squarish key on the bassoon, on this particular bassoon at least. Okay. So you can hear also the low, that's the low F, and then the B flat scale, of course, we've also got a B flat. That's an important note in the key of B flat, so let's learn that one. For the B flat, what you've got is you've got an A here, 2 fingers on your right hand, not your 3rd finger, but also on the back, you're going to play the pinky, the thumb, the top right hand thumb key. There's 3 keys that you can hit with your thumb here. The one you want right now is the one above the big circular key, the one that on top. You can't really see it on the video here. There's the big circular key, and then there's the B flat key right here. So again, you're going to have that one plus the 2 fingers for A in the front. So instead of an A, when you add that thumb key in the back, it goes up to B flat. Now, when you get the whole scale put together here, of course, the only other weird one, I guess, is you're really just picking up 1 finger at a time, except that when you get to that high F, remember the high F is just your whisper key in the back, no fingers in the front. So if you watch my fingers carefully, I'm going to start down here on the low F. Yeah. Adding my B flat key for the B flat. You can hear I've got a little spit in there too. I need to clean this out. Okay. The second line down is just hot cross buns. This should be a no-brainer. It's just getting used to the B flat. The next 2 lines, of course, are Goodnight Ladies, same as on the first page, except now we're in the key of B flat. So you've got a D, 2 fingers here, of course. You've got a B flat. Then you've got that low F, so make sure you're getting ready for that low F. I had to practice quite a lot between going from the B flat to the low F, because it is a little bit of an awkward position. You've got 2 fingers here, plus your thumb key on the back for B flat. And then you go to 4 fingers on the front, but without your thumb key on the back for F. Remember, don't make your thumb go like this. I'm showing you this because I want you to see that I'm not using my thumb. But you should keep your thumb really close to that key all the time. It's just that if I don't show you that, you might not remember it. So we're starting with the D. Also on this line, the second line down, we have a new note, the E flat. E flat is what's called a forked fingering, meaning you have your 1st finger down and your 3rd finger down on your left hand, but not your middle finger. It's kind of like it makes a fork, you know, the spaces between the tines on a fork, I guess. So let me see if I can do this one. This is Goodnight Ladies. Nothing too hard here, just getting used to that low F and then the E flat, forked fingering, and the B flat, of course, too. The Mary Had a Little Lamb, or Merrily We Roll Along, whatever you want to say it, should be pretty easy in this case too. That's the next 2 lines. No new notes on this one. Again, all the B's here are flat. We're trying to get used to that. Plus, remember the 2 F's on the end of the first line are just the whisper key in the back, no other fingers. Okay. Pop Goes the Weasel on this one, the last 2 lines, is a little tricky because there's some cross fingerings you got to worry about. There's a couple of times when you have to go from the B flat to the F. So again, I would probably practice that a little bit just to get it really good. also have a high G on this line, just one of them on the second line of the song. Remember, high G is 3 fingers on each hand, but you're using the half hole for your first finger. So it's 3 fingers on each hand minus the half hole there, I guess. So that last part. I'm sorry, it's E flat, isn't it? So I messed it up. The E flat there, remember, is the forked fingering again. Okay, so let me try. I'm going to give it a shot. Pop Goes the Weasel. This one's kind of tough for me. Now, let me try it again. Now. Wow, the ending wasn't too bad for me. Usually the ending's the hard part. Okay, I don't think there's anything else you need to know on this page. Once I said, like, you've got the skills from the first page. I wouldn't attempt this page first. I would definitely make sure you have the first page down, Welcome to the Bassoon page 1, down really, really well before you try this one. There's not a lot of new notes, but there are some weird cross fingerings you're going to have to start worrying about. And of course, after you get through with this too, I think you're probably going to be ready to be in the band and start to mess around with some of the keys we have in band. We don't just stay in B flat, of course. We go to E flat, A flat, sometimes F, you know, other things too. So, but Welcome to the Bassoon page 1 and then page 2 will give you a good grounding for all the other stuff we play in band. So good luck with it. Thanks. Bye.